Hey there, Martians. So if you've been listening to the recent podcast or been following along with the blog, you'll know that we recently launched our Going Pro campaign, and the support has been absolutely overwhelming. I am just floored by how gracious you've all been. Our first milestone was 150 patrons, and you reached it in just 30 hours. That's really incredible. So I'm here to hold up my end of the bargain. I promised a video tour of Off Nominal Studios West, so here we are. Let's take a look around. So I want to brag about this desk for a little bit because I'm really excited about it. I've always wanted a giant desk, and I was really excited about this room because there's this 12-foot space here that I can use to put something in. But when we were looking for desks, we actually had trouble finding something to fill that space. So after a lot of research and deliberation, my wife Amy, Mrs. We Martians, we got together and decided to build one ourselves. So it's made out of poplar, it's put together with a lot of pocket hole joints, we sanded it down, sealed it with tung oil. Really excited with the results so far. You'll notice that there's not a lot of cables here, so I don't like a lot of cable mess. I decided to try and hide it all. So underneath here, there's quite a bit of stuff mounted underneath, and that's all hidden away. I'm not going to show you that, it's kind of a rat's nest, but there's like a router and a modem under here, and it's pretty cool. And I've also got a spot for the beer fridge, which is really great. It's conspicuously out of beer right now because we recorded yesterday, but that's where it would go. And as a finishing touch, I also have that on a smart plug so that I can turn it off with my phone when I need to record. Keeps the compressor sounds off the tape. So you go to a lot of conferences, you collect a lot of stickers, and I always had trouble trying to figure out what to do with them. So our solution here was to get some foam board, stick it on the back of the door, and now I just stick all my stickers here. It's a great way to kind of actually use them and keep them on display and not feel like they're gone to waste. And then over here, I have one of my most prized possessions. My grandmother sent me a message earlier this year and said she had found something in her basement and she thought that I might like it. Of course, I said yes when she showed me this Calgary Herald from July 21st, 1969. It's got Armstrong stepping on the moon here, a lot of really great headlines. Amy sealed it on this canvas with some Mod Podge to preserve it, and now it hangs here. It's a great reminder for the 50th anniversary year. So these are really cool. There were a lot of hard surfaces in this room and I needed to dampen the acoustics a bit. So these are actually acoustic panels, and I had them custom built with some art from Sean Doran, who you may have seen on Twitter. He's really great, big fan of his. He takes a lot of public data from spacecraft and then makes them into beautiful imagery. So I bought a license for these and had them made, and they're really great centerpieces, but also contribute to the technical sound of your podcasts. So you'll see some other sound dampening tactics here. Amy cut these out of some placemats we got at IKEA, which is pretty cool. And you also notice the color, which we have on this wall as well as the ceiling. It's color matched to the dark gray of the Off Nominal logo to keep brand standards consistent in this room. This light really reminds me of a rocket engine, which is the only reason I picked it. So this is the technical setup here. So I run everything through a MacBook Pro, and I take it around with me a lot, so I knew I needed a dock of some kind. This monitor is actually a 38-inch ultra wide, and it kind of acts as a hub. It's Thunderbolt compliant. So I have one cable here, and this lets me output video to the monitor. I can charge the laptop through that one cable, and because there's USB ports on the monitor, all my peripherals come through that one cable as well. So I'm one plug in and out to take the MacBook away, which is really convenient. So for my mic here, I actually have a Rode NT1 that is attached to their extendable arm here. It's a condenser mic, it's really solid. I should probably be using it in some kind of closet space, but I just like the sound so much that I use it here anyway. It runs into this Roland Rubix 2.4 USB interface, which converts the signal to digital so I can get it to your phones. And then this all goes through the monitor itself to go back into the computer. And then I just monitor it with my Audio-Technica headphones. Really simple. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed the studio tour. All of this is because of your support. So I have to just say thank you one more time. I really appreciate everything you guys have done for me. Let's keep this train rolling though. We'll get the next milestone at 200 patrons, and I'll be doing the Ask Me Anything style podcast. So spread the word and we'll see if we can get some more people on this train. Thanks a lot. @Aries.